the first motivation is I wanted to help. The second thing, I wanted to explore. It's located in a forest, so the geography is very interesting. I like traveling. And I was very interested in the healthcare system over there. Being a community nurse, community always interests me, and I wanted to see a different community. When we got there, they provide us with a Spanish course. The very interesting thing is they had the students stay with a family. That's the ultimate cultural immersion, in the sense that you're with the family, you see how they interact with each other, how they eat, and that the students found that very valuable. And all of our students had good thing to say about the families they stayed with. For one thing, they see persons in the community at all levels. We were able to visit a daycare center. We were able to interact with older adults. We were able to interact with mothers at all levels, all the age groups, and within a specific time period. So they were able to compare one group to another. And that is very unique. The exposure, not only were they able to see persons of all age groups, they also saw them at different levels. We visited a hospital, a maternity unit, and yet we went to a daycare center. We went to a senior center. We were at a place where the seniors come in, they participate in activities. More than that, also, we got the opportunity to visit a coffee farm. How many people get to actually see how coffee grows? In terms of nature, in terms of healthcare, in terms of people, the opportunities, the exposure is just great. It's endless. We had other activities on our own, visited the forest at night, the middle of the night, looking at the, owls, trees, and, night animals. You won't get that anywhere else. And I enjoyed the forest. I enjoyed walking at night and looking for, animals you read about, monkeys, animals you see in zoos, and you actually seeing them. I enjoyed the interaction with the population, especially the interviews we did with the mothers regarding their birth experience. I enjoyed every part of it. We had the seniors with us, and there was a gentleman, exercise instructor. Would you believe he taught us an exercise that I incorporated in my routine? Come with an open mind. What I got out of the trip is that there's life outside of the United States. It's good life. I got to see firsthand what it's like to have national health. For example, there was something I never came across. The daycare center, they open until 10 p.m. from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. And that's really be consumer centered, because for the person who finishes work at 8 o'clock, they don't have to worry about their children. I've never heard of anything like that. All those programs are government funded because of the way the country is structured. They really think about the people. The good thing also is that those same daycare centers, they're teaching children about nutrition early on, proper nutrition. They provide the parents with a bag of food that has healthy food. As I said at the beginning, they're very wellness centered. Coming from an environment where we are illness centered, that you're looking at a society, they actually doing something for the population. Sometimes we do things, we provide for people, except we don't evaluate whether what we're providing is appropriate for them. Does it work? Well, I have a daycare. Yes, you have a daycare. Do the hours work for the families? Few people understand how daycare service impact the life of families, because most people work.